Welcome back to Craig's Custom Cooking. Today I'm going to make mackerel croquette patties. So come with me and I'll show you the process. This is my brand new gas stove. The other one, these two burners quit working. We couldn't get the oven to heat up anymore, so we had to break down and get a brand new gas stove. I like this one a whole lot more. All my controllers are down low, so it just works out better. So now let me get the ingredients that I'm going to use in the mackerel croquettes. All right, I have one white onion that I already chopped up here. And then I have a green onion, orange, red, yellow. I've heard these called stoplights, but there is no orange light on a stoplight. And then I have this device here where we just put it in, push it down, and it cuts it up for you. My dogs do not like the noise of this when I do it, so they automatically run outside. All right. This is all of our peppers that are cut up. So I'm going to put that on a plate. All right. I'm going to show you, this is the mackerel that I'm using tonight. It's mackerel, it's Mediterranean style. It has black peppers in it, or olives in it. I took it out of 3 cans. I left the olives in 1 can. It has oil, so I drained it. I put it in my bowl. My microphone quit working a couple minutes ago, so the part that I recorded where I mixed all this is not there. But all that's in here right now is the mackerel, the red, green, yellow, orange peppers, and my onions. So that's all I have in here right now. And like I said before, there may be bones in here. I don't know. I didn't search through it for bones. When I make my salmon patties, I always remove the bones. That's the way I was raised. That's the way I was taught. That's just what I do with my salmon. If you want to leave the bones in for the nutritional value, be more than happy to leave them in. I don't judge anybody. I just cook the way I was taught. So now to this, we're going to add 2 beaten eggs. I'm going to add a squirt of honey. Like I said, the mackerel is a little bit stronger, so we're trying to break down some of the strongness of the fish, or the fishy flavor of the fish. Now I'm going to take some French's yellow mustard, about that much. I do not put mayonnaise in my mackerel, only my salmon patties. I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder, black pepper, some garlic powder, about a teaspoon of each. All right, now we're going to mix this up again. Get all our egg mixed in. It's looking good, smelling good. All right, so bear with me till I put some gloves on, because then I'm going to I took 1 ream of saltine crackers. I put it in my Ninja, and I ground them up real fine. We're going to put these in until I'm able to make patties out of it. One of my biggest videos that I've ever posted on YouTube was salmon croquettes. I don't know why that appealed to so many people, but it's had like 30,000 views. I can't explain it. So now I'm gonna slowly add in my crackers. I'm just going to start with half of it. And I'm going to start mixing this in. It's still a little bit wet, so I'm going to add some more of the cracker. I'm just going to add the rest of them. This is the way my mother made it. This is the way I make it. Now, I'm going to see how it forms. All right, so that's making a really nice patty now. And what I did is I saved all the drainage that I took off of the mackerel in case I needed it. If it was too dry, I could add it back in. Let me make one more. You can make them any size you want. Any thickness. I like to make them a good 1/2 inch thick and about that size. All right. There are my 5 mackerel patties. So I'll get ready. I'm going to put these in the refrigerator for a little bit, let them set up some. And then when my wife gets home from her dance class, I'll fry them up. All right, so in this pan here, I have lard that I melted down. I'm old school. It's the way I was raised. We use lard. And I put the mackerel croquettes into the pan. So we're just going to let it cook. When they're cooked halfway through, we'll flip them over and finish it off. So whatever my wife has in the oven is done. I'm going to take this and I'm going to turn it over. So far, so good. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to turn this one over too. So there, right now, these are our mackerel patties. This one's falling apart a little bit, but we're still good. So we're going to let this go like another 4 minutes. And then we'll take them off. All right, so I'm going to take them out. Just so you guys can see, I'm going to flip this one over. It's a little darker on the back side. Again, a little darker. Flip this one again. A little darker. This one here seems to be falling apart. I don't know why, but I'm going to put them on here and let them drain. I'm going to pick this one up. Let the oil drain out of it. I'm going to put it on a plate. Welcome to our table. This is asparagus and mushrooms that I've made, and these are the mackerel. They're called croquettes, not crustettes. I'm sorry. They're croquettes.
That's a hot word.
Well, it is what it is. So most people call them mackerel patties, salmon patties. They're croquettes. So.
Like a veggie.
I misspoke. So it is what it is. And let's try the vegetables first.
Wow, that's a big one.
They're all big.
It was good. Tastes like crab cake.
Yes and no. They're kind of different,
But it has more vegetable in it.
yeah.
I like
They
it.
put green peppers and onions and other things in it. So.
Yeah, that's good. I like it.
So it's called a croquette. I was wrong in the beginning.
That's fine. I don't know it either.
It's
more like
I was born and raised saying croquette, but to me, I just lost it over the years. So
Did you use the other word like a patty?
patty,
Yeah, that's easy.
mackerel patties, salmon patties, salmon croquettes, mackerel croquettes. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So. Now this is different than the one that I make. I don't make the salmon croquettes the same way that I make these.
I like it. It has a lot of vegetables.
Because I don't put the peppers in the salmon croquette.
Oh yeah.
I put it in a mackerel.
That was good. And
And
it's
in
colorful.
the salmon croquette, I put mayonnaise. This one I put mustard.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
It was good.
And honey.
Colorful.
There's honey in here.
Oh, that's why it has a little bit sweet flavor.
It's good. I like it.
Me too. Do you mix it with some starch?
No.
No.
Egg.
Oh, that's why.
Crackers.
Oh,
I put crackers in it.
that's why.
So
With a little bit starch.
I guess the crackers are starch to a point. So.
Very good dinner.
So we're going to finish our meal. If you like our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and the bell for future notifications. And we'll see you in the next video. Have a great night. Bye-bye.